Hi, everybody. We're back. Thanks for joining us and sitting in with us on this wonderful celebration as we continue all of our celebrations with who? The legacy of people who have just been benchmarks for our future, for our past, and now we're talking about a present. I'm sitting here with a gentleman who has trusted himself, and he has actually changed the entire world by way of a group he's formulated, the Fifth Dimension. And again, I'd like to introduce Mr. Lamont McLemore of the Fifth Dimension, founder. I never said founder. Now I get a
That's
chance
all
to
right.
officially say founder. And so we're going to move it forward really quickly. We want to thank Clarence from Little Anthony and the Imperials for joining us this afternoon. And we also have another surprise guest on the phone. But before we get started, let's talk about from Hobo Flats to the Fifth Dimension, a life fulfilled in baseball, photography, and music. That's really exciting. And you know I had to cheat and get my cheat notes because that's a lot to remember. So anyway, let's talk about the book.
Well, it's my autobiography, and it tells the whole story about how the Fifth Dimension all began, how my beginnings and humble, very, very humble beginnings, and with an outdoor toilet and the number 2 tub hanging on the back porch.
Oh, wow.
With no hope whatsoever, I mean, just no hope. So, and I love travel magazines, and I used to look at all these pictures all over the world, Paris, Germany, and Egypt and all. And I told my grandmother, who was a Cherokee Indian man, and she had all these philosophies about life anyways. But I showed her this book. I said, man, I sure wish I could go to these places, but I know I'll never get a chance to go. She said, what? Stand up. So I stood up. She said, take a step. So I took a step. I said, now what? She said, now you one step closer. And I've never stopped stepping since then. In fact, I even wrote a song, and that's probably the next song, One Step Closer.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's so beautiful. I mean, really. So now, where can everybody find this book? Because I want to make sure that where can he download it on?
Amazon.com, punch in my name, and book will come up. I've got 2 books on there, Joke Book and Amazon. About the Fifth Dimension, from Hobo Flats to the Fifth Dimension. And people say, well, what does Hobo Flats mean? That's what we used to call my house, wherever I was living. They called it Hobo Flats because we didn't have no money whatsoever, and everybody used to come, Temptations, Earth, Wind and Fire and all. We all just party and sing and all. And do you know what? Every one of them turned out to be successful.
Yes.
Now, the Fifth Dimension autobiographer, Robert Arno. And man, I couldn't have got a better person to do the book, man, because it's got 100 positive reviews and all. And so, hey, you can go on Amazon.com, punch in my name, and search.
Everybody, Variety Talk family, you've got that? Amazon.com. Okay, so again, we're going to say the name, and it's from Hobo Flats to the Fifth Dimension, a life fulfilled in baseball, photography, and music. And I'm telling you, everybody, that song Ceasefire is off the charts. So make sure you support this legend because he doesn't stop. Okay, I guess it'll just never stop, will it?
Ceasefire, you can get it on CD Baby and my name, CD Baby, and punch in my name and Ceasefire.
Okay, everybody. So Lamont McLemore, Ceasefire, CD Baby. Everybody, make sure you go check it out. And look, we've got about 5 more minutes, Scotty, or so. So if that long, we want to bring someone on the phone who's actually one of our favorites here at Variety Talk. And since we're speaking of legends, we're going all the way back into TV now, and we're talking about the Jeffersons. So we just celebrated a couple weeks ago with Mr. Ernest Harden from the Jeffersons, and we sang happy birthday to him and celebrated him. So now it's his turn. He's giving you a call and congratulating you on your wonderful new book and your song and everything. So Ernest, go right ahead.
I just want to say hello to you, Linda and Lamont. You've always been one of my heroes.
And you too, that was one of my favorite shows.
We had a great time doing it, and it's not many of us left, The only ones left are like Marla Gibbs, who was Florence, and Belinda Talbert played Jenny, and then myself. And Lionel, the second Lionel's in Europe, and so that's about it, you know. So we're holding up the fort. But I enjoyed your music forever. You know, you guys were so great. I got a chance to, like I was telling you off the radio, that I used to just see you around. And matter of fact, I think I came when they used to put up exhibits of your photography.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we kind of lost you there, Ernest, but you know what? We got the drift of it, and we got the most important part. So,
I'm just saying that you've always been something
so what we're going to have to do, what we're doing, is because it's cutting in and out, and we actually only have 2 more minutes left, but we just want to thank you again for calling in, and you got that, didn't you? You got the drift of what he was saying.
Yeah, right.
All right, because we're having a few technical difficulties here in the studio, but everybody, Mr. Ernest Hart, and make sure you support him. This gentleman has over 60, 70 films, and, you know, White Men Can't Jump is what everybody remembers the most, along with the Jeffersons, and then he did a film with Betty Davis. So make sure you check him out as well. Ernest Harden. Ernest, thanks for joining us. If you could hear us, we appreciate it so much. And with 2 minutes left, I want to cry. Oh, it goes so fast. I can't believe
Merry
it.
Christmas, Ernest, too, man.
Ernest, he said Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, and all the best. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. You're an inspiration to us all.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So you know what? With and Ernest, again, thank you. Is there anything you want to let the audience know in terms of what's coming up for you?
I don't know. We just finished a movie called Compton's Finest, and we just finished it, so I don't know when it'll be released, but you know, look out for that one.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Lamont, what are your last words for everybody? What do we need to do? First of all, thank you for the Ceasefire. We will be playing Ceasefire right here on Variety Talk, and we're going to play it in its entirety next week. Okay? And thumbs up. Everybody, make sure you check out the organization Thumbs Up, which they come on with us once a month, and we will be playing Ceasefire during that session.
Right.
Okay, and it's an honor for us to be able to do that. The book, and you're pretty busy, so.
Hey, yes, ma'am. Well, I want to remind everybody to keep smiling, because people don't realize it, but a smile is the best makeup for your face.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Well, you know what? I will keep that in mind, because I definitely have some tumultuous times off and on, so I have to remember that myself, you know, and remember that don't take it too seriously, right?
Thank you.
Just don't take it too seriously. All right, and there's somebody that's here with us in the studio, but she does not want to be seen, so will you come back and join us again, because
Yes,
this was
I'm
so
glad
short.
to,
Thank you
glad
so much. It will be our honor again to have you on, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and you doing anything special for the holidays?
Try to eat and sleep, rest and dress, and lay and play.
Well,
with all my grandkids and all.
Amen. That says it all. Well, Variety Talk family, Merry Christmas. When we see you again, we will be about to enter into a new year. Thanks for joining us on this very special day. I'm your host, Lady Linda, and we are out. Thanks for joining us. Take care.